We now return to Let's Play the Occult Chronicles. Move into the room. And there's something here. A bookshelf. You see rows and rows of books. Most of the material is quite pedestrian, and what you would expect to find in the library of a large estate like this. However, occasionally you come across an item that is more esoteric, and you wonder what secrets and knowledge might be hidden here. You'll never know unless you look, of course. I'm not going to look right now, because that is probably part of a puzzle. But we can look at this door. A strange locked door. You see a large locked door with a grotesque stone or ceramic arm protruding from its center. There is no sign of a keyhole anywhere. Inspecting the arm closer, you notice it looks poised to offer you an arm wrestle. Indeed, the arm looks like it might rotate on the wall. Perhaps wrestling it would offer access to what lies beyond. Well, we don't really need to go through this. And I probably won't win anyway because the target number is way too high, so I'm going to leave that alone and go the other way. A living gargoyle statue. Your attention is drawn to a large stone statue of a truly horrific and bizarre-looking gargoyle. It sits on a pedestal with its arms wrapped around its legs. You feel a sudden shock shoot down your spine as you notice its eyelids blink open. Resist the horror. I've got a king. That's a good start. Good, and an ace, which I can take with my 5. Come on, game. God damn it. Your mind is weak. You wonder what fell sorcery could animate this statue. You start to shiver and shake as your courage and sanity start to slip away. Okay, well, I can attack this, but I'm going to run away from it, because I know that is part of a quest. Jesus. Okay. Still no rewards. Let's get out of the room and down the hall. A pair of scything blades. Suddenly you look up and see 2 scything blades racing down the hallway at you. They are razor sharp, and you suspect that they might be able to cut you in half. So of the 2 options, I will be playing with the swords, I suppose. I need to increase my cups as soon as I can. Especially with shit like that. Are you kidding me? You misjudge your acrobatic leap and get clipped. You aren't sure how bad it is. About to find out. That's 4 cards. Fuck. Well, now we're 8 for 8. And a pit. I'm not going to try that right now because I am miserable in my stats. And I will fall down to the levels below, which will definitely kill me. We don't want to go downstairs until I have leveled up quite a bit. Nothing in here either. Okay, a garden. I'm not really sure I like this. A strange creature in a tree. Your attention is drawn to the trunk of a gnarled old tree. A cleft indicates the tree has been hollowed out, and you think you see something moving inside. It's probably just a squirrel. As you get closer, you begin to feel uneasy. Suddenly, a haunting pair of yellow eyes appears. A strange creature pulls its head out of the cleft in the tree and peers out at you. Resist the horror. Or not. God damn it. Well, I might die here very quickly. Use sorcery on it, attack it, run away. That might be a good idea. Or just shoot it. Now, I'm not sure. I don't know that I've ever solved this puzzle. I've usually just killed this guy, so I don't know if I'll come across something later where I'll need to find him again. Assuming I will, I'm just going to run away. Or attempt to run away. Okay, I managed to do that. Damn it. And cultists. Great. A group of cultists emerges from the shadows. They seem to be exceptionally stealthy. They must be scouts or guardians for some organized group that has taken up residence here. This group looks particularly dangerous. They seem well-trained, well-armed, and by the look of them, well-organized. You can't tell exactly how many there are, as they move in a tight formation to hide their numbers. Like sand people. I think a shotgun might be necessary here. So let's try that. Oh yeah. I should definitely win this. You won the battle. The cultist's body lies strewn across the floor. Come on, you bastards. Well, that's ammo. I can replenish my ammo there. Let's find out what else is in here. A giant snake. You see the cold eyes reflecting light in darkness, and you stop in your tracks. Soon the rest of the creature comes into focus, and you stand there amazed at the size of it. Snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes? Or in this case, one very big one. Resist the horror, and that is a target of 6. So I need that knight to do this successfully. Damn it! Well, the queen trumps the knight, so I'm fucked. This is not going well. Well, I can attack it, I can run away from it, or I can try and kill it. I'm going to try and run away. I'm doing really badly right now. I'm doing really badly. I might not survive very much longer. And besides, that might be part of a puzzle, who knows. Okay, we've got to go down that way eventually, but this might circle back around, we never know. A strange creature in a cage. You think you see something odd seemingly floating in the air. As you approach, you recognize the outlines of a metal cage hanging by a chain from the ceiling. A pair of narrow-set, almost feline eyes blinks open. They glow an eerie red, as if illuminated from within. You halt and compose yourself as a sense of dread pervades the room. Resist the horror! Jeez, okay. You shrug off the otherworld aura that emanates from the creature in the cage. You recognize it as a familiar of some type, but you are still uneasy about it. Got my sanity back. Locked inside the cage is a strange creature of some sort. It's difficult to discern exactly what it is. It seems to shift and flit about within the cage, always surrounded by shadow. At times it almost appears to be a cat of some type. The cage itself appears to be enveloped in some type of sealing spell empowered by tiny runes etched into the thin bars. A sturdy lock mechanism restrains a door on one side. Someone or something obviously felt this creature was dangerous. Communicate with it? Sorcery? Or attack it? Let's try and communicate with it. Got lucky there. Following your hunch, you establish contact with the most general form of the witch's cant that you can recall. It seems eager to tell you its story and wants to solicit your help. Hooray! The creature is indeed a familiar. Your training in sorcery suggests it is of the variety Shadow Familiabilis, and does in fact exist in superimposed states of dark and light. It says its name is Grizel Greedygut, and it claims to have been imprisoned in this cage unjustly after its owner was lured to and murdered in this house many years ago. By what or whom it is too afraid to say, and gets very agitated when the subject is brought up. Despite its reluctance to talk, you discern that a sorcerer of some power imprisoned it within the cage using a tetraprismoidal sealing spell. The only way to free it is to find the key that will open the cage. The sorcerer apparently was a clockmaker of a sort, and Greedygut believes the key to be hidden within a grandfather clock somewhere inside the house. Find the clock, retrieve the key, set it free, and it claims you will be rewarded. Great. An angry poltergeist of knives. Shit. You hear the clatter and swish of air before you can even see it. Then suddenly in front of you is a supernatural cyclone of razor-sharp butcher knives. It's moving right towards you, and you don't have the luxury to panic. Resist the horror! Your mind is strong. And I got some sanity back. But now I need to deal with this. Definitely can't beat it in a duel. I think we're just gonna have to flee. I said we're gonna have to flee. Come on, Queenie, do your thing. Fuck! Try it again. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Unfortunately, it is blocking that room entirely, so until I get stronger, I will not be able to go in there. I'm not gonna go all the way down there. Okay, so we are finding a hallway that will probably connect to that one. There's something there that I don't think I really want to... Okay, up. We're not going upstairs just yet. There should definitely be something in here. The haunted pipe organ. You see before you a large and ornate Baroque pipe organ. The bench before it sits empty. Suddenly your ears are filled with the haunting sounds of music resounding from the organ's pipes. The melody is terrifying, and you watch astonished as a ghostly vapor encompasses the musical instrument. You struggle to keep your fear in check. Well, crap. Only 3? Damn it. Frick. Well, there goes all that sanity I gained back. God damn it. I think we're just gonna... Well, wait a minute. I can communicate with the spirit. Let's try that. There's too much reading in this game. I think I'm gonna stop. Your mind establishes contact with the spirit. You recognize immediately that what you are dealing with is the agony of hundreds of tormented souls. No, not souls, but a psychic pain that will still resonates in the pipe organ. They want something of you. Okay, they want me to find the grandfather clock as well. You think you finally understand what you are confronting. The disembodied death agony of hundreds of souls has accumulated in the pipe organ either by design or accident. The negative energy manifests itself as a single entity, a self-aware spirit, super spirit of anger and rage. You suspect you are witnessing the end result of many a black mass and vile sacrifice. It wants your help to free itself to seek retribution. Many years ago it was sabotaged by the will of its creator. It needs you to seek out its missing parts and a sheet of music that can release its trapped rage. First, find the grandfather clock where the missing parts are hidden. Then confront and destroy the evil organ master ghost that weaved the binding spell and hid the missing parts. It possesses a sheet of music that when played will break the curse. Okay, we can do that. A falling chandelier. Great. Just what I need right now. I should have used those points. Not that I could get anything right now. I think I've only got 2. Oh, come on, game. Throw me a fucking bone here. Ah, shit. A sprained wrist. Swords penalty -1. Now I have 3, and it is going to be even more difficult. I'm going to use my experience points to increase my swords, because now I'm going to need them. Damn it. A disturbing tapestry. Your attention is drawn to an old tapestry hanging on the wall that depicts a medieval battle of some sort. It looks like it should be in a museum. Examining the battle scene a little closer, you immediately notice the large red hand that divides 2 groups of armored knights. Suddenly the battle seems to come to life. Knights charge the hand on both sides and are knocked to the ground. You stare at it in amazement, wondering if you are hallucinating. Your mind is strong. You have seen things far worse than this. You remember the night you spent in the museum at Miskatonic University. If you could survive that, then this should be no problem. I'd like some sanity back. I'm going to leave this alone, because that is part of something else. And I think... Let's see. Well, I've got a few more rooms down here I can explore. So let's go look at those. I'm not sure I want to go in there. I think I know what's in there. Well, I don't think I actually do know what's in there, and I don't yet want to go in there. So, I'm kind of screwed right now, because I can't take on a lot of things, and I've lost one of my swords. Ah, shit. A pack of ghouls. You stumble upon 3 figures hunching over something lying on the floor, and they look up to face you. You recoil in horror as you observe their blood-covered faces. Damn it. Shit. Ghouls. You would know those canine features and that smell anywhere. The ODD has been called in more than once to fight ghoul infestations. Calcutta, Chicago, London, Fond du Lac. They seem to pop up everywhere. You remember the briefings. Hit them hard and they will scatter. Don't let them swarm you or get behind you. Make sure you get any wounds, especially bite wounds, treated immediately. Well, I lack a sword. I might want to shotgun these, but that's using cups. Okay, let's try attacking them. And I have no face cards. Well, fuck. And again, I had an opportunity here that I didn't watch, so that's kind of my own fucking fault. Let's try it again. Okay. Non-face played card and bump it up by 3. That's still not going to help. I can take that. There we go. This time I got them. The ghouls are no match for you. They fall where they stood, and the puddle of blood on the floor is now bigger than ever. Well, I can try crossing that, which with only 2 cups I'm really not interested in doing. Or I can go and try the other side of the hallway, which I think is something I will do. So let's get over there. The interface for this game is kind of aggravating. You can click to go from one spot to the next, or you can use the WASD keys. But the camera does not actually follow the character, so you have to use the arrow keys to move the camera around. Oh boy. A zombie patient! Your attention is drawn to an old iron bed that seems to have a large lump lying under some dirty old covers. You approach carefully and notice the shape of a body. A blanket is pulled up over the body's head. Curious at what is underneath, you slowly pull back the cover. A grizzled corpse, perhaps a patient who passed away, lies on the bed. Suddenly, it turns its head towards you and hisses. Oh no. Well, god damn it. Rate I'm going, I'm gonna die here very quickly. Let's try and kill the patient. Ah, god, that's 7? Okay, let's try it. That was dumb. I have no face cards, I can't do this. I have failed. Let's try and run away. I succeeded there. I got nothing for it. Okay, one final encounter. The nurse. You see a figure shuffling towards you. Your first thought is that it must be injured. Then you notice the distinctive hat of a nurse. But what steps out from the gloom is not here to help you. If it was once human, it certainly isn't now. You wonder what type of terrible medical experiment gone wrong could have created such a horror. A horror I have to resist. Okay, now you see I got a huge boost there because I get the value of both face cards, so that is really nice. Got some sanity back. That's good. I can attack it or run away. It's limping already, you should have no problems getting away. You know what, let's do that. Now certain options, like I said, are only available, oh god damn it, based on your statistics. So like when we talked to the ghost earlier about his cigars, I might not have had an option to talk to him if I hadn't had high wands or, well, I guess just wands. So I might have only had the option of killing him, which means I would not have been able to do his quest. This, however, is a random encounter that I'm going to have to deal with, and I don't think I can run from it this time because it will follow me. Now, I can try running through the mansion and outpacing it, but that might not work. But first, before I can even fight it, I have to resist the horror against my mind. I can flee or fight. Let's try. Well, this time I will be using my psychic abilities, so let's see how well that goes. Went very well. You engage in a psychic duel. Stand firm and use your talents. Whatever. I'm gonna slow down on the reading there. Good! Okay, so cups, or swords rather, are back up to 4. I should probably put it into cups next, because that is useful for evasion and physical stuff like that. And then possibly increasing my swords again. Adding a skill card will allow me to have another set of things that I can get, which is how I'm going to get a Pentacle's Bone, and, well, what else do I need? A Cup's Bone would be nice. There are other things that are useful, especially against horrors, and I might do that. Not horrors, horrors. So that would be really useful, actually. That's probably how I'm going to beat some of these challenges, because it gives me bonuses on the target number and the number of cards drawn and stuff like that. I really like it. But for now, almost dead, I think I'm going to end the video. So I'll see you next time.